Good morning. It is May 24th. It's like 6 in the morning. Raining outside. I woke up to a thunderstorm. I also woke up to feeling a little crampy today. Yesterday I felt completely fine. Everything was good. This morning I'm definitely feeling crampy. And I'm thinking maybe that the pressure change from the thunderstorm might cause a little action today. I would love to give birth in like a nice, calm, I don't know, a thunderstorm is considered calm, but on a nice, just rainy day. But I think it's supposed to clear up. We're supposed to have a really nice weekend. But here's to maybe today. I feel like now I'm just gaslighting myself, like it's probably not going to happen, but you know, we're keeping the head high. So here is to 41 weeks in 1 day. All right, so we're gonna pick an outfit for what we think the gender is. We're gonna have Briar. So go behind Daddy's arms and pick it.
Here, right.
Pick an arm. Did he grab one? Right. All right.
I think we're both kind of hoping it's a girl, but it's a boy. It's a boy.
I just took a little trip to Target. I thought it would be a fun thing to do. I don't know, pick out a little outfit for our guests on the gender. You'll have to see what we ended up with. We'll have to see what we ended up with. Austin thinks we're gonna have to return it, so we'll see. Just running errands today. I am feeling contractions, but it's so hard to get my hopes up. I feel like the boy who cried wolf because I feel like I'm feeling things and then I'm not feeling things. So I'm kind of just gonna go with the flow and just let it be, let it happen when it's meant to. Oh, and then we're gonna head by my grandma's to have some lunch with her. And then Austin really dove into the gardening aspect, and we're gonna pick up some more fruit bushes or trees.
Bushes.
So he's got a layout going on, so super excited for that. So that is on the agenda, and then Briar and I will take a nap, and who knows, maybe things will kickstart after that. It is super hot today. We're 41 and 2. So I'm staying inside. It's Memorial Day. But Austin whipped out the water toys for Briar. And I just need to get this on video because this is just peak toddlerhood. (41-3) today. I woke up at like 5:30 feeling super crampy. Probably around like, I don't even know what time it is. Half an hour ago, I started to feel a lot of pressure, a lot of movement, on and off contractions, I want to say. It just feels like a lot of pelvic pressure, tightening. I don't think it's Braxton Hicks. It feels a little bit more intense than that. So right now, Briar and I just hanging out outside, enjoying. I love having warmer mornings that are not too hot, but just nice and warm with a slight breeze. So we are hanging outside. So I want to keep moving, but at the same time, I feel so exhausted. So I'm also hoping today may be the day. So Briar and I took a nice nap together, and now I'm just gonna kind of walk and see if I can, or do some movement and see if I can encourage it to pick back up again. I think the hardest part about this has just been the on and off contractions for almost 3 weeks. It's just such a mind game, and labor is not even this much of a mind game. This false start is a huge mind game. So hopeful that tonight or tomorrow 24, 48 hours, we'll have some magic happen. Levi. It's running towards the chickens to play. Look at this guy. Good morning. It is May 28th. And this is 41 and 4 or 5. I think actually 5, 41 and 5, because 42 weeks would be Saturday. So I for sure thought like 2 days ago that it was gonna happen, and it did not. It fizzled out like it has been fizzling. Yesterday I had nothing. I maybe felt some things here and there, but it was nothing that made me think like, hey, we might be in labor soon or meeting our new baby. So last night I was talking to Austin, and I was like, something's gonna happen this morning. I don't know if we'll have a baby by the time we wake up, but something's gonna kickstart. So I woke up at 2:30 in the morning, up until about 3:34, feeling contractions. I was just doing some movement. I was trying to see if things were gonna progress, or if my body was just going to start. And nothing progressed. I definitely could still feel contractions, but I wanted to see if I could sleep some more, because I didn't feel like anything was going to happen in the morning or like in that time period. So I was able to fall asleep. I don't know if contractions started at 2:30 in the morning, but that's when I definitely woke up, because I started to feel that something was happening. Levi and Oliver are going at it right now. That's when I started to feel like something was going to happen. I feel like I was having softer contractions whenever Austin went to bed. I don't know what time that was at. So yeah, so I woke up 2:30 to like 3:34 contractions. And then I was able to go back to bed, and I just woke up to a contraction at 6:30. And now I'm just kind of feeling them out right now, seeing how far apart they are, what the intensity is looking like, seeing if they're going to increase. My gut feeling is telling me that we're going to have them increase throughout the day, and then we'll have a baby tonight or this morning, or like tomorrow early morning. But when I felt that contraction at 2:30, not a single fear was casted into my mind. I was just like excited and ready, and I've been preparing for this moment. So I am very much looking forward to it. I know it's going to be beautiful. I know it's going to be an experience. I'm ready to feel all the feels, and I'm ready to meet our newest addition. I think as I got closer to 42 weeks, I started to feel like, is my body failing me? Am I going to have to go get additional assistance outside of the home birth? What is going to be our next steps? And I just kept reminding myself that, you can't let that fear sink in. And I literally just kept hearing in the back of my mind, just trust me, Brittany, just trust me. So if you ask me, that's God whispering little words of encouragement in the back of my head, in the back of my mind. So I am very excited. I am so ready. So here's to hopefully a day of gradual labor, and then intensity will pick up, and we'll have a baby here pretty soon. I plan on moving a lot today, keeping the oxytocin high, the stress low, and getting a lot of movement in. So I'll probably take a walk, do some curb walking. We don't have curbs, but the side of the road is a little bit higher than the ground. Maybe take Briar to the park. Definitely find something to get this kick started. and to keep it in a kick-started position. But all right, here's to May 28th or May 29th being our new baby's birthday. So after contractions picked up at like 6:30 in the morning, I was feeling them on and off, nothing consistent, no pattern forming, not feeling any intensity. Austin and I went to go take Briar to get a haircut. He's getting his haircut. We had some breakfast. Briar and I walked around this downtown area, and they kind of fizzled off. I still feel like soft. Some soft cramping going on down there, definitely some movement, so I'm hoping that maybe Briar and I will get a nap in today, and then contractions will start to pick up again. This is, like I said, this has been the craziest mind game, but I'm just remaining optimistic and positive that we're gonna have a baby soon. So after we got Briar and Austin's haircut, we picked up some ingredients for a chili I'm gonna make. It's called an ancestral chili, and I actually got this ground beef and liver mix from a farm that we order from bi-weekly. So I'm excited. I'm gonna make some chili tonight. And Brian and I took a nap. And I will say I'm feeling something. There have been contractions here and there where they last a little bit longer and they're a bit noticeable. Right now, it just kind of feels like a pressure, which I know we're in the right area, or we're heading in the right direction. Might be TMI, but I had diarrhea, and to me, there's just something about like cleaning out your system before going into birth that makes me a little bit more excited. Gigi's coming over for dinner tonight, so she's gonna hang out with Briar, so I'm really gonna focus on movement to kind of help push baby down a little bit. Take a walk, do some curb walking, do some hypnobirthing, really just get myself into a good headspace. Austin over here, he is team garden. He is really building this into something beautiful. He found a lady down the street who's selling a bunch of the berry plants we were looking for. This Briar just stepped in a pile of Levi's poo. And so he's actually going to build a little garden over here with an arch. We're going to kind of minimize the chicken space, and I would love to get like a little cute dining. Hey Briar, that really hurt. How about we just hit the ball, okay? Briar's beating me up today. He literally threw a car earlier that hit me right in the ankle, so Briar's leaving some bruises. He's in his own world. Really hopeful that contractions pick up and that we have a baby tonight. Yeah, there we go, Briar. Briar just took a little bit of a tumble, but he's good. Yeah, so we are making our way. I'm still feeling good. My intuition last night was that something was going to happen when I went to bed. Woke up at 2:30, so that intuition was spot on, and I'm still feeling like this baby is going to come. I just have to keep remaining positive. We got this, baby. We got this. Baby number 2 coming to you soon. I am having contractions. They are, say, like 10 to 12 minutes apart, like 60 to 90 seconds. But hey, that is something that we have not had yet. So I'm trying not to get excited, but at the same time, I'm very excited. This is definitely different than what I've been feeling. This feels like a contraction. Honestly, these contractions feel like a long lost friend that I'm catching up with. This is exactly what I remember. Just pressure on the pelvic. And honestly, it's just like it's cramping, but somebody's pushing while you're cramping, if that makes sense. It's nothing unbearable. I mean, I just made chili, and I think I'm gonna make brownies, because who also doesn't want to eat brownies after running a marathon? But I'm very excited. That means we are going to meet our newest member in the next 24 hours. And I cannot just wait to just bring them up to my chest. And I'm making chili. Like I said, if you've seen my other videos, I've been having acid reflux. So I'm ready to give myself a meal that has all the acidity in it, but I won't be pregnant anymore. So I know that I'm gonna be okay to eat it. Oh, man, I keep imagining that I'm gonna bring a brown-haired baby to my chest. I have no idea the gender, which this is the most exciting part, like 9 months not knowing the gender. What is the baby gonna look like? What gender is the baby gonna be? I am getting excited. Internally, I'm like, okay, if this is false labor, this is really gonna suck. But then at the same time, I'm like, I don't think this is false labor. I think this is the real, the real deal. So your girl is excited. My Gigi's here she came over for dinner. She's hanging out with Briar outside. Just getting some quiet time, just focusing on my body, tuning in. But let's do this, baby. I am so ready. 9 months, almost 10 months, 41 weeks, 5 days. And I think we're gonna have a baby, 41.6, just shy. But who knows? It could flip real quick. We could put Briar to bed and then boom, baby can come. So, very much looking forward to this. So if you're nervous about birth, just know I'm over here super hyped. So let that set the stage for you. It's definitely different for everybody. I know it's going to be a mental game. I know it's not going to be comfortable. The surges or the contractions are going to intensify. They're going to increase. They're going to probably come unbearable during transition. But God did not build your body for you to not be able to handle it. So I know I'm gonna do it. I know you can do it. So, all right, we'll see. I'll try to give updates along as we go. But yeah, I think I'm gonna make some brownies because that just sounds phenomenal. And yeah, baby time, baby time. It's 11 o'clock. Contractions are picking up, starting to get a bit more intense. Still in such like a mind game. So I'm gonna try to rest a little bit and see if what that does. Because if you're in active labor, resting's not gonna do anything for you. Just documenting our birth. Laying down is not going to stop contractions. But truthfully, I'm tired. Austin's tired. So we're gonna try to get some rest in and see what that looks like. But I'm still feeling very positive and optimistic, just slightly exhausted. So we're gonna try to rest a bit. Woke up, still pregnant. Last night was absolutely insane. I for sure thought we were gonna have a baby. That was my true first experience of prodrominal, I think I'm saying that right, prodrominal labor. Labor was pretty consistent, 5-10 minutes contractions apart, lasting like 30 or 60 to 90 seconds. They were intensifying. And around 11:30, I was super tired. Went down for a nap, just went to see if I could rest. I rested for a couple hours, woke up to contractions around 1:30, was able to fall back asleep. Woke up again to contractions, I want to say around maybe a couple hours later. And then I eventually went upstairs and slept in my bed because our bed's downstairs. And then woke up this morning and still pregnant. So Shelly's going to come over. We're going to do an appointment and see what we can do. Maybe consider a membrane sweep. Make sure everything's okay. But wow, what an experience. This morning we had our midwife appointment. She was very reassuring. She definitely said a lot of things that I was feeling. It's like I said, it's hard not to feel defeated. Yesterday again was just so bizarre. Contractions were intensifying. I for sure thought a baby was coming around 11:30. I was just so exhausted that when I went down to nap, I just literally, my body was like, all right, we're choosing rest today. So she came by, she did the heart tones, she checked baby's placement, heart rate's good, baby is in an optimal position. Our baby's heart is right below my belly button, so I know that they are face down, or their head down, and just absolutely ready to go. So she thinks that, and she's like, in her experience, that this is going to be a pretty quick labor when the time comes, that it's going to go very quick, which I definitely agree. I feel like my body is doing a lot of the legwork, and that's what I keep reminding myself. Like, it's not a waste, it's not a lost cause. It's my body doing its thing, a little prep work before it's game time. So we decided that if things don't progress this weekend, then Monday we can chat about a membrane sweep, potentially look into a stress test to see if how fluids going, baby's doing, and all that. But truthfully, I don't have any alarms going off. I feel very relaxed and ready to go. So I'm just hopeful that maybe tonight when Briar goes down, or when I go to bed, things will pick up, or just like they picked up last night around, or I would say like yesterday evening, that it's just going to be go time. Austin's working on the garden. We planted some bushes, planted some fruit bushes, and he also created a little garden over here as well that we have yet to decide what we're gonna do or put in it, but just more space for more food, maybe flowers, maybe a sandbox, maybe, yeah, I have no idea what we're gonna do with that yet. But that is, today we're just grounding, barefoot in the grass, just gonna connect, relax, take it easy, and hopefully some magic will happen tonight. We brought out the bed last night because I for sure thought we were going to have a baby, and at least somebody's getting some good use out of it. He's been climbing up it, down it, over it. It's his new favorite TV position. What are you doing? Help you? You've been doing it all by yourself. Help you? I made an executive decision that Briar needed to spend his first night away from us by Gigi's. I was like, maybe I'm just like holding on to like the responsibility of him, and I don't want him to wake up and either create stress on the situation or put him in stress. So I have not been feeling contractions today, and sorry, my eye is going crazy. I have not been feeling contractions today, but right when basically Austin took him to go to Gigi's house, contractions started. so maybe I literally just felt like an instant relief all over my body. So I just think that maybe that was the trick. That's what we needed. So we'll see. So the contractions are, say, like 12 to 15 minutes apart, lasting like 60 to 90 seconds. Obviously I can still talk through them. Nothing crazy, nothing intensifying. I did the mile circuit. The mile circuit consists of kind of like laying in an upright, like a downward dog almost, except for your hips are up to the sky. Like right now I'm experiencing a contraction. It's honestly, it's nothing crazy. It's just a lot of pressure on the pelvic, almost like a period cramp. What I think a period cramp would be like. I have a very nice period, so I'm lucky in that area, but it just feels like, just pressure on the pelvic bone. And then I remember as it intensified, it almost feels like you have your cramp, and then, or like your period, like your pelvic, I don't even know what I'm saying. You have your pelvic area pressure, and then it feels like somebody's stomping on it, like just like with like heavy construction boots. It's just really standing on there for about a minute. So they're just very light right now. which still gives me hope. I'm not gonna get disappointed. There's no room for that. So the mile circuit, you have basically your butt up to the air. You could put a pillow underneath your chest and then you lay with your hands down. You can do that for like 10 to 30 minutes, and then left lying, like, it's like a left lying or a left side laying position. Basically, you're just kind of laying on your side. You can turn your belly, and then you just want to prop your right foot up on a bunch of pillows, or however many pillows, whatever is comfortable, and you just put it up as high as you can. So that's your lying leg raise side position. You can always Google this. And then the last is curb walking, or if you don't have curbs, you can go up and down your stairs, things like that. So all of them you do for like 10 to 30 minutes. So Austin and I took a little walk, finishing up some little things. We washed the towels today, so I am putting those away, finishing up the dishes, having a little snack. I'm gonna take a shower, and then Austin already went to go lay down. So this is what it looks like at night. Our first night in 2 years without a toddler or a baby. He's already in bed sleeping. It's 9 p.m. So yep, just gonna shower, and then I'm gonna head up there and lay down and see. Maybe I'll get a little bit of rest in, and then I'll wake up and boom. It would be awesome to wake up with a baby tomorrow morning. So here's to another day of trying. John or what?
What day do you think the baby's going to be born? What's their weight? What else?
The gender,
Oh,
the
gender.
date, and
Today's
the weight.
10th?
Yes.
So if it helps, our ultrasound due date was May 10th,
No, it doesn't help because
and our actual and our measurement due date was May 17th.
I was gonna say the 18th.
18th, okay.
I think it's gonna be another boy.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna weigh,
Briar was 8.3 ounces.
let's say 8.2.
That's a good guess.
go ahead, boy.
I'm gonna say May 20th
Another good day.
is gonna be a girl,
Oh.
and she's gonna be 7.5 pounds.
Okay.
I'm
What are
gonna.
you looking at your phone for?
I'm looking at the dates.
Hey, Austin,
The
can you
date.
watch him eat that sushi?
Hurry up,
He
boy.
just watch.
I'm gonna say May 25th.
Wow, it's late.
I said May 26th.
May 25th.
That's Memorial Day.
May 25th. It'll be a boy, and it's gonna be 8'6". 8 pounds 6 ounces.
I literally said May 26th. It's gonna be a boy and 8.6 ounces.
That's crazy.
So we'll see. I think I said like the 25th, 26th. That's what I'm feeling. But I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe tonight.
Yeah, maybe. Could be. All right. So what are your thoughts? Do you think baby number 2 is gonna be a boy or a girl?
A girl.
A girl. Okay. You know, part of me kind of thinks it might be a girl too.
You need a little sister to take care of. No. You're gonna hurt yourself. Say yes. Oh, oh.